Welcome and thank you for taking a few moments to review training for the HelpCard Partner Portal processing steps. Logging in. In order to utilize the portal's processing, please choose the Login option to the far top right of the home screen. Enter your username and password, along with the verification code for authentication. Choose Submit. Once you are logged into the portal, you will notice a horizontal toolbar across the top of the home screen. The Home option on the horizontal toolbar will allow you to choose some options that provide additional information, such as frequently asked questions, contact us, and a link to our blog. It is important that the consumer reviews the terms and conditions prior to submitting the data for a credit decision. A current copy of the terms and conditions can be found in the Applications Processing tab by selecting Print an Application. Please note, the form number and valid date are at the top of this document. Ensure that you always have current terms and conditions by verifying your form is not expired. You will be asked to enter the form number for validation during the first step of processing an application. Your office will be required to send all completed signed applications to the HelpCard within 5 days of the decision. This will be required for both approved and declined applications. Select the Application Processing tab at the top of the screen and choose Online Credit Application. A screen will appear for Terms Code Validation. Enter the form number from the application and click Validate. Choose Individual or Joint Application and click Next. Complete the online form, remembering all yellow spaces require data. When you have completed all required fields, choose the Next button. Take a moment to stop on the application summary screen to review the application information you have entered. If all is correct, you will first choose the Print button to the bottom left under Total Net Monthly Income. This step will print a pre-populated PDF of the application. Once printed, you must have the consumer sign the application, as you will be required to fax the form to the HelpCard within 5 calendar days. After you have printed the PDF application form and obtained necessary signatures, you will choose the Finish button to the bottom right of the application summary screen. Once you choose the Finish button, a decision will be displayed within 2 minutes. A reference number for the consumer's application will appear. You can use the consumer's reference number to check the application status or submit a charge. Email and/or faxed notification results will also be sent to your office. Occasionally, after an application has been submitted, additional information may be requested to verify identity for the applicant's protection. Please review the Frequently Asked Questions section for a list of acceptable verification documents. Please remember, your office will be required to send all completed signed applications to the HelpCard within 5 days of the decision. This will be required for both approved and declined applications. Important notes. Each consumer approval will be granted a credit limit for the maximum amount in which they qualify for. If the credit limit granted contains an amount ending in $60, such as $1,060, your consumer will have additional fees at the time of the first charge, which should not be utilized when submitting your charge. In other words, in the case of the $1,060, you may charge up to $1,000. Please contact your account manager should your office have questions or need further assistance. Merchant failure to provide HC processing and the authorized financial institution with the documents and information required by the agreement, including the operating guide, will result in a chargeback due from merchant. Open the Application Processing option at the top of the screen and choose Check Application Status. Enter the application ID number you received when the application information was submitted for credit processing and click the Check Status button. If the application has completed processing, information will appear on the screen identifying the applicant by application ID number, consumer name, and give the status of either approved or declined. When an application shows a status of approved, additional information will be included on the card type approved. For example, either gold or silver, and the dollar amount of credit that was approved for this consumer. Should you fail to obtain the application ID number when the application is processed, you can choose the option for Search or Verify and enter the consumer data requested. Choose the Search button and the application ID number will be rendered for you. To begin processing, choose the Charges option at the top of the screen and select Submit a Charge. A window will appear titled Search for Cardholder. You will enter one piece of information pertaining to the cardholder's account. Note, last name and zip code will render your list of cardholders that exist with that data, allowing you to choose the correct account. Choose the Search button. A Submit Charge window will appear and you will input the charge amount without the $ and any other custom information used for internal purposes and click the Next button. A screen will appear showing the charge slip form for the electronic transaction you will submit for posting. To print out the completed charge slip on the screen, right-click anywhere on the form and choose the Print option. It is very important that you always stop on this screen, review the charge slip information, and print the charge slip for the cardholder's signature. Please be sure to review the notice you will see in red print at the bottom of this screen, as you will be required to keep this signed charge slip on file in your office. Click the Next button when you have completed reviewing and printing the charge slip. A summary screen will appear showing you the electronic information you are about to send for posting a charge to this consumer's account. When you are ready to send the charge in for posting, click the important box for I agree the cardholder has signed a charge slip and choose the Submit button. To avoid duplicate charge processing, only click Submit once. A message will appear on the screen letting you know that you have submitted the charge successfully. At this point, you can be confident your charge has been processed for posting and funding will deposit into your bank account. Charges are posted each business day at 1 p.m. Central Time. If charges are received after 1 p.m. Central Time, they will be posted the following business day. Under the Charges option, you also have the ability to obtain a charge authorization, print a blank charge slip, print an archive charge slip, and void a charge authorization. Important merchant information. Charges submitted by the merchant must be for bona fide goods and services and cannot be submitted for any treatment or services that have not been started or will take longer than 90 days to complete. If you have additional questions about the charge process or funding, please contact your account manager. There are several other helpful merchant tabs. The Pricing tab provides information regarding your merchant fees as well as any promotional options you may be offering. The Reports tab provides helpful reports such as application summary and online client list by date, as well as production and funding reports and merchant settlement reports. The Search tab allows you to search for cardholders within your merchant database. If you are looking up a cardholder whose application was not submitted by your office, you will be given the ability to choose Advanced Search. This allows you to search for existing cardholders who have originated their account with another merchant. The Administrative Options tab allows you to create new user accounts for your business or change your password. For further questions, details, or assistance with processing and reporting, please contact Merchant Services at 877-486-6785.